Yeah, on the dot, y'all, spot, y'all. It's been a long time since I've been able to start the show on the dime. The crime is going to get done. Going to have fun tonight. Nobody gets hurt. Yo, chill. We going to do this thing and kill it will, but ain't nobody going to die. Ain't nobody going to get high. Well, if you get high, I can't do nothing but still try. Come through and have this conversation. We going to do this thing. Yeah, it's the GG Nation. Now I'm glad to be here with y'all, and I hope you come through. Yeah, I really do. But tonight we're talking about when somebody walks right past you, doesn't speak. Yo, what's going on? I eat like a crazy person, fat man. I'm going to do like, yo, why you walk past me like that, man? Walk right past you and didn't speak. It's a phenomenon. It's a phenomenon. I mean, it can be taken as a form of disrespect. If you've ever walked past somebody that you know or that you've met or that you've spoken to before and they just walk right past you without speaking, and you know for a fact or at least feel for some kind of definite way that they saw you and they didn't speak. Why didn't they open their mouth? Yeah, they didn't speak. Yeah, they sent their head down south, didn't speak. Yeah, didn't put their head up. Did they really see you? Yup. And you know what for a fact, why you doing things like that, you know how to act. Wasn't like that before. I thought that we was cool, but right now I'm looking like this dumbass stupid fool. But yeah, we gotta roll with the punches, honey punches, the oats. Yeah, I know that it's going to go the way that it goes. Sometimes the disrespect shows, and we gotta deal with that thing. But we're going to talk to you tonight, Queens and Kings. Word. So that's what's going down tonight on the Daily Go Getimism Show. Walk right past you and didn't speak. Walk right past you and didn't speak. What can make a person that you've known, that you've spoken to before, that you're acquainted with, what can make them see you and act like they didn't see you when you saw them see you? You saw them see you live in the flesh. I don't know. It can be a form of disrespect, but it's not the only form of disrespect. We want to talk about some other forms of disrespect tonight on the Daily Go Getimism Show. Some definitely masculine forms of disrespect when it comes to greeting. Because, you know, in the male world, in the man world, in the testosterone, testicular fortitude world, there are a few things that are understood, some mainstays when it comes to men greeting each other that have guidelines that have to be followed. And when they don't get followed, you know, it can form bad blood. It can start wars, really. It can start wars over some disrespect. Like, nobody ever did me like that before. And I know what it means when a person does this, because it can send a message. The way that a person greets a person or lack thereof can say a lot about how they feel about you, how they feel about a situation, and what they think that you will do or how you will react. And you know how it is with men. So much stock is put into how we react with each other and how we deal with each other. So it's not always a cut and dry, easy situation. But we're going to talk about, walk right by me and didn't speak. Walk right by me and didn't speak. I can't believe Daddy didn't open his mouth, and I was wondering how come I didn't open my mouth also. But I didn't. I think I'm going to take a little look at this thing and say, wait, a ring just came up to my mind. Light bulb. I'm wondering how come we not like thorough, y'all. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes people only speak when they with others and God ain't brothers. And you know when you're not brothers with somebody because they treating you like you ain't a man, like you a hottie, and I don't mean even all that hot. Just all right. Yo, things going to get talked out tonight. So that's what we're talking about tonight on the Daily Go Getimism Show. How y'all feeling, man? Let me start shouting y'all out immediately. Ryan Magyar, what's good? P. Basta. He said 3 viewers. Wow, the show just started. Like, what do you want? What do you want? What? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Said somebody like you, I probably would walk by and not speak. You know what I mean? I should have just kept scrolling down and not spoken, but it's okay. Dingleberry says, "What up, son? What's going on, man? Good to see you." And Paul Saw says, I'll let Biden say it. Kakalaka, you ain't black. I mean, well, if I ain't black, I don't know what I am. But whatever I am, it don't. What does it mean to you? What I mean, seriously, let's say I wasn't black. What would I be? If I wasn't black, what would I be? Because I know I ain't qualifying as white. I'm definitely not Hispanic. I wasn't born anywhere overseas. So what would that make me? Okay, so Dimples D's, what's going on? Channel member Dimples D's, what's going on, man? Good to see me some you. Good to see me some you. Staying off the grid says, oh my God. Oh, we starting this early tonight. Okay. All right. So okay, we gonna handle this a certain kind of way tonight because I've been waiting for y'all little fuckers. For real. Ray says, where's your plastic beads from the dollar store? They coming. And Huey Freeman says, hey, Pops, what's going on, dog? Good to see you. Emily Dunlap is in the house. Bow! She about to turn it out. She says, Paul, this is not the show about politics. He did a show about that already. So where was you? Oh, but hold on. The lines are open tonight. So, cats, we're going to find out who the keyboard warriors are and who's really real. Because y'all can call into the show tonight. So y'all can really show your ass tonight. But they're not going to do it. One thing is for sure is I know a pussy when I see one. And I see at least 3. So we're going to see. Because if you got the balls to ring that phone, then we can have a real conversation. All of that, hiding behind your little corny ass avatar and, talking your little shit. Because you probably up smoking late night, whatever. You don't have nothing better to do. What word of Bremen? What's going on, my dude? What's going on? And Ray, what's going on? All right, Emily says, staying up. Oh, man. I ain't fucking with them. All right. CT, what's that? CGTI grad. Yo, Obama and Michelle killed it. Yo, I'm gonna have to watch the replay of it. I didn't get to watch it. I was at work. I didn't get to watch none of that. Okay. All right. What's that? What does that say? I don't know. So, what's your kryptonite? Money, weed, big gun? I don't have no kryptonite. Nothing can take me down. Nothing. All right, so let me get this one. All right. All right. So fix this shit. Okay. All right, so that's what we're talking about tonight. Walk right past you, and don't speak. This can happen. Often this happens with people that you don't really know that well. I mean, it could be like somebody that you just met, or maybe through a connection with somebody else. It can be a weird situation because for some reason, some people will only speak when they're with other people who may have introduced them to you. Like it's not okay for y'all to speak after the meeting through somebody else. So y'all come through another vessel. And then all of a sudden, like that meeting is null and void when the moderator or when the mediator isn't there anymore. So it's a rough situation, but like I said, this situation can cause a lot of bad blood. It can cause a lot of bad blood. It can have people feeling some kind of way. And really, the way some people handle bad blood is they go back and they make the blood even worse. So it's like, yo, man, instead of saying, well, I saw such and such today, and they didn't speak, and I don't know why. Some people will go back and report it like, yeah, such and such totally disrespected me, looked me right in my face, and gave me the ice grill, but didn't say a word. Now, that might not be true, but in their head, that might be true. Or the way that they report things, they might be reporting things from their feelings. And the next thing you know, you caught up in a war or in a situation where somebody is coming to talk to you, and they're not really coming to talk to you. They coming to you to confront you about something, and you might not be ready for all of that. So this can be a dangerous situation, and that's whether we're talking about male or female. But one thing is for sure, when somebody has spoken to you before and then y'all see each other and they don't speak, it's going to put a question in your mind, like, what's going on here? Like, have I offended you? Did somebody tell you something about me? Are you advocating for somebody else? You might be going through your mental Rolodex of events or people that you know, mutual acquaintances, whatever the case may be, trying to figure out this situation. Because you're like, yeah, like, I ain't got no problem with him. I ain't got no beef with him. We're like, what's going on? Why would we not speak? Shit like that. Omid Abdul Kadir says, I identify as a potato. Well, go ahead, Mr. Potato Head. And David Figueroa says, what up, son? Looking forward to some finger piano action tonight. That's what's up. Thanks for the show. I can't stand when people walk by after I say hi. I usually chalk it up to them having a bad day. See, that's the thing about it, Dave. See, if you speak and then they don't speak, now wait a minute. What? That's a whole different level. It's going to be really hard for you to try to quell in your mind that maybe they have a lot on their mind. Maybe they're going through something. Maybe they didn't see me, even though I saw them see me. You know, because you actually spoke. So when you spoke, did they not have a reaction? That was it. Did they not, move their head? No eye movement. You know what I mean? You know how, like, when a newborn baby, when a baby is born, the way they check to make sure that they're not blind or something is they make them follow your eyes. So when somebody speaks to you, especially if they say your name, you're going to react. Unless you already had it pre-planned that you wasn't speaking. So once the question gets planted in your mind, it's going to be hard to get away from it. So we're going to talk about that tonight. Word, Dave? How hard is it to say hi back? What? It's not hard. Unless you already had a premeditated agenda. Like, I'm not speaking. Like, I'm not in the mood to speak. And it is your right not to speak or to speak in the first place. But why cause bad blood just out of nowhere for no good reason? Well, we're going to see about it. Evelyn Ivy says, how do you know what you're talking about? I don't know. How do you know that I don't know what I'm talking about? I don't know. What do you think about Iraq or Iran? Those are both countries that I respect, especially Iran. Especially Iran. I like the way Iran, all the way back from I was a little boy. I remember the whole Iran thing going on when I was like 8 years old, 7, 8 years old. They do not let people push them around. And I like it when countries stand up against the United States, because I know that the propaganda campaign is supposed to tell me that the United States is just the best country in the world, and nobody has ever done as much good around the world as us. But I know that that's not exactly true. It's sort of like having to defend your big or little brother when you know that they was dead wrong, but you got to look out for them because that's your blood. Well, I feel the same kind of way. But yeah, I have nothing but respect for the principles that they implement in Iraq and Iran, especially Iran. Iraq, I definitely don't have hate for him. Well, I didn't have hate for Saddam when he was alive. I didn't have any hate for Saddam. I understood. All right. Let me see. Uday G says, nice chair. That's what's up, man. Thanks. I appreciate that. My man, Yusef. Yosef L. Bay. What's good, my dude? Thanks for coming through, man. Appreciate you. And Jacob Vermette says, what the fuck is he talking about? Nothing. Go back home. It's all good. White Knight Productions. Literal garbled nonsense. Cool. Y'all ain't got to stay here. I mean, I know nobody came and got you. You got here and there was people here when you got here. It's going to be people here when you leave. I don't care whether you come, go, lay, stay, or pray. It doesn't matter. I'll be here today and I'll be here another day. I'll be here tomorrow, the next night. Trust me, that's how it goes. All right. Evelyn says, and so, okay. Uday says, nice hairstyle, eat a dick. All right. Evelyn Ivy says, I don't know no one. I don't owe no one nothing but to love them. Do you owe them to love them? Surely, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Surely, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. What's going on, Ma? It says, glorious night, morning, Omar, and everyone. That's what's up. And Row Pro, Emily says, okay. Okay. Uncle Kaczynski says, I don't respect men who wear jewelry. I don't respect men who come on shows just to say that. I do respect men. You know what? I got some more jewelry here. You see these rings? I got even more jewelry. And I wear whatever the fuck I wear. I wear whatever the fuck I want. I do whatever the fuck I want. If you ever stood in front of me, you find out that I do whatever I want and you can't stop me and you wouldn't even try. I bet you. But we were about to put on some more jewelry. Matter of fact, it's 1710. As soon as I get to the end of these comments, we putting on some more. We putting on some more. All right. GN says. All right. Morgan Bryant says, preach. Oh, preach. That's what's up. Word of Bremen says, if I was gay, I'd be fine, but I'm not. Hello. White. Here's the thing about this whole gay shit when motherfuckers come in here talking that dumb shit. If I was gay, wouldn't it be more profitable and just intelligent to market to gay people? Wouldn't it be smarter to market right to the LGBTQ? Because they support. They do. They support each other. You don't see them wavering when it comes to supporting each other. Yeah, I mean, whether it's a speak show or a freak show, they going to come through, make sure they represent for each other. Problem is, my straight ass got to deal with y'all dickheads. Not all of y'all, of course. We know who's who, and those who I'm talking to, the dickheads, they know exactly who I'm talking to. Everybody else, y'all know y'all good. We good. But I deal with simple logic. You know what I mean? As a man, I deal with simple logic. You know what I mean? I don't have the loins of a female. Y'all speak from emotion. I speak from logic. Like, okay, 1 and 1 equals 2. For y'all, 1 and 1 equals 3. It could probably equal 4, which is actually correct math. A man and a woman have a baby or 2. It could equal 3 people or 4 people. But y'all ain't know that till I said it. David Figueroa says, that's true, Emily. Son has a point. There might have been their own agenda going on where they don't want to speak back, say hi back for a reason. There's a reason for everything that happens in this world. Nothing just happens out of the blue or just by happenstance. It don't work that way. All right. The global ginger market size was valued at USD 5. See, the thing is, I can't read what your moniker says because you got that. that strange writing. I can't read it. Scott Hearn says they always hate on a man looking better than. Listen, man, you know Scott, on some real shit. Whether I'm handsome or not, like I'm trying to imagine me as a man trolling another man talking. Like I know you can find something better to do. I know, but they have something better to do here. You never know what's going on behind these profiles and these little they're not even profile pictures. What are they like? What do you call them? Avatars and stuff like that. So you know what it is. All right. So Wyke Mazowski says assigning one's basis of human value in terms of fulfillment of masculinity depending on jewelry is indicative of an incredible fragile masculinity. Love the jewelry. Have a good evening. That's what's up, I think. Perk 10. Where it says, I'm sorry I even mentioned it. Don't worry about it. It's all good, my dude. All right. Art of Mine 559. What's good? How you feeling? And okay, let's go. All right. Living, love, and light. What's good? Everything happens for a reason. That is so true. Everything happens for a reason. You know, I mean, it used to kill me. It used to kill me when cats used to be like, or let's say something happens and they say something like, well, I mean, maybe they just did it because that's what they wanted to do. Like, no, there's always a reason behind when people do things. There's always some kind of motivation. There's a motive. Even when you do things, when you really don't think about them, there was something that you were thinking about before you made that unwell thought out move. So, I mean, so if somebody doesn't speak to you and they've spoken before, you mean to tell me that you just blow it off like, yeah, well, that's nothing. You might after one time. After a while, you're going to be like, nah. Now I spoke before and they spoke before. Then I spoke and they didn't speak. And I thought maybe they didn't see me. You know, it wasn't just me and that person one-on-one, but then they didn't speak again. Now with me, I'm not going to strike out. You don't speak to me. You don't speak to me twice. You won't have a third time. I normally try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I try to. Once the benefit of the doubt is exhausted, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. All right, somebody is on Blog Talk. Jay Clark's Novelty Vent and Chat Late Night says, are you talking about communism or socialism? Neither. And says, how long is this DNC convention anyway? Is it still on the air? Black folks are just lost. No, black folks ain't lost. I know where to find a whole lot of them. Okay, so all right, let's get dressed, man. Let me put my jewelry on, so all the haters can start hating. You got to make sure that you feed the hate. So that's one struggle bead, cow bones. That's one struggle bead. That's the cow bones. Let's get the other one popping. Yeah, this my shit here. Everything is gonna be all right. Let's get it clear. When I throw these things on, I feel my ancestry that I made up. Yeah, I'm laid up in the right way. How y'all say we gonna get this shit popping tonight? Make it pop today. Which one y'all wanna wear? Which do you wanna share? Let's just pick one. 1, 2, 3, there. All right, which one y'all wanna go? Which one y'all wanna go with? The left, the middle, or the right? Which one y'all wanna wear? The right, the middle, or the left? The left, the middle, or the right? All right, we got one for left. We got one for left. We got one for left. Let's see. We'll do the best out of three. Aisha, not Aisha. Okay, Aisha said, not Aisha says the middle. So that's this one. All right, we got two for the left, one for the middle, one for the right. All right, so the left is winning. One more for the left, and it goes to the left. It goes to the left. That's how it's going down. All right, David Figueroa says left. That's good. That's good. I think it's a good choice too. Let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. Yeah. All right, yeah. All right, we looking straight here. All right, let's go. Give y'all the ocular proof. Give you the ocular proof. Man, get the lens clear. Get the lens clear. The bends here. All right. This is a good one. All right, look at y'all. Looking good. Looking gorgeous, looking beautiful, looking pretty, looking lovely, looking handsome, looking debonair, looking suave. Everybody looking fly. You see that? Yeah, you see that? Hey, everybody's looking good. Everybody's looking right. Yeah, you're looking kind of spiffy tonight. Everybody looking good. Everybody looking right. Yeah, you're looking kind of spiffy tonight. Go ahead, take a screenshot. I was on the DG show tonight, the Daily Go Getimism show with Sun 752. You know what I'm saying? He threw the beads on us, the cow bones, baby. The cow bones. That's what they're made of. No wood on the necklace. No beads on the necklace. I understand y'all call them beads, but these are cow bones. You see that shine? You see that shine? You see that texture? You know what I mean? That's 100% cow bones. A moo had to say goodbye for this. Moo. All right. Okay. So let's get into it. You know what? I ain't even do the intro. I ain't gonna worry about the intro tonight. Let's talk about what we're gonna talk about. Walk right past you and didn't speak. Why was somebody that why would they walk right past you and then go like they didn't see you, turn their head away, put it to the sky, down to the ground? Why? Well, there can be reasons for this, and that it's like that, and it might be like this. Maybe somebody been talking a little stuff, a little smack, little shit, and you feeling it. And you didn't know what they said. You ain't part of them conversations. You haven't read. You haven't been there. You haven't been listening to the wall. You ain't no fly on the wall. You ain't listening to none of y'all. But that something's being said. Conversations going around, they in your head. And you wondering why. You used to talk every time I saw you, and now you're not. What's what you're going through? I know that everybody has their little problems, and they have little things, then they try to really solve them. But sometimes things don't go the way that you think that they should go. What's going on? How you know? My man Troy McNeil just came through. Yeah, 1 o'clock, 1:30. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you, God. Yeah, you know what's going on, bro. Yeah, I'm glad you came through. Yeah, hey, you already know. What's up? What's up? Crucify Wolfie says this rap is whack. Okay. You know what I mean? Guess what? I'm going to keep doing it. That's why he's saying anal beads. Yeah, if these was anal beads, then you would have to wear them. See, a man coming to a channel right away, a live channel, talking that gay shit. I already know what it is. There's only one person on camera. Y'all niggas dick getting hard the wrong way. We got problems. We got problems here. We got a whole lot of San Francisco shit going on. So we got the whole San Francisco Atlanta thing going on here. The San Francisco to Atlanta pipeline. Yeah, the whole San Francisco. Y'all some bathhouse type cats. But let's keep it moving. All right, so Troy says, about the Iran and the Iraq convo. I believe the reason why the region is in disarray, as we, the USA, tried to force our democracy on the region. Yeah, we try to. Well, they say they try to force democracy on the region, but it's not really democracy that they try to foster around the world. That's just what they tell us. Think about it. The whole world can't have the same government. If there was no competition, then there would be no territorial interest. There would be no territorial pursuits. So you have to have communism. You have to have fascism. You have to have totalitarianism. You have to have socialism. You have to have different governments around the world in order to make yours stand out in some kind of way. Because if all the governments were the same, then you wouldn't have anybody to fight. And what happens when you go to other countries to fight? You go in there, you stabilize the region, and which means that you take away all of the weapons from all of the locals so they can't defend themselves and that they can't harm you. And you go and take all of their natural resources, whether it's gold, whether it's oil, whether it's drugs, whatever it is, we go in there and we take it and we report to our news sources that we fighting for democracy, fighting for terrorism. And that's just the way it go. That's just the way it go. In a nutshell. In a nutshell. All right. All right. Let's see. Living, Loving Light says, I pretend as if I didn't notice and let the trash take out itself. Word. And it's gonna go. And it's gonna go. Uffman says, news updates. Nazca, Peru. Tridago. Mummies' bodies being sent to Tennessee for DNA sequencing. Oh yeah, show proof. Show proof. Show a link. Post a link. Okay, Aisha says some people in the comments so weird. We go through this every night, Aisha. Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism Show. We go through this shit every night because I don't censor anybody. I believe in freedom of speech as long as you don't start fucking up the chat. But what's going to happen is they're going to start fucking up the chat, and then we handle that in a different way. I believe everybody should be able to say whatever they want to say. My skin is thick. I don't really worry about what they say to me because, like, I do this every night. 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every fucking weeknight, and on the weekends I do it at 1 p.m. So I'm going to be here regardless. So, if you can let somebody who you don't know and who doesn't know you, who you've never stood face to face with, if you can allow them to take you down, yeah, you gotta work on yourself. And I'm working on myself. So it's all good. Let them live, let them eat. But once they start, I don't mind them fucking with me, but once they start fucking with y'all, then we handle things accordingly. So it's all good. I appreciate you coming through the channel. I appreciate it. Uffman says, okay, all right, nah, we not fucking with that. All right, Troy says, people walk past you at times because of lack of communication and or hateration. Facts. Crucified Wolfie says, only bitches wear bead bracelets and only bitches comment on that stupid shit when there's something else to talk about. So only bitches, pussies, like you, Crucified Wolfie, look for attention in that negative way. Only you was looking for a father's love and didn't get it. You probably got your father's penis. That's probably what you got, and you probably still mad. Why did dad do me like that? All I wanted to do was play football. All I wanted to do is learn how to play baseball, and he put a bat up my. It's sad. It's sad. Harry F. Bright says, in 100 years, everyone dead. Wait a minute. Everyone dead, and a whole lot of new team is on Earth. This is our team. until we die. Word up. I'm feeling you on that. I'm feeling you on that. Johnny West coming through. What up? He says, when's the last time the United States has stabilized the country? Wasn't that long ago? It was Afghanistan. Well, they tried to stabilize it and it didn't work out so well. But they definitely stabilized Iraq, and that's where ISIS came from. Well, they said the insurgents. What the insurgents? Protecting their own country where they were born and raised, where all their history is. If you ever look up the history of Iraq, Iraq is a holy country. It really is. It's some shit has happened in Iraq historically. Because I believe Iraq was called Wait. Let me get it right. No, I don't like to give out false information. What was the ancient name of Iraq? Mesopotamia. Iraq was originally called Mesopotamia. In ancient times, the area that is now Iraq was known as Mesopotamia. Do y'all need I say more? Need I say more? Yeah. So of course, they're going to fight for theirs. They know they shit. So yeah. Let me see. It says, okay, it was called Mesopotamia, which translates to land between the rivers. Mesopotamia was located between the Euphrates and the Dijla rivers and was home to some of the world's earliest civilizations, including Sumer, Akkad, Babylon, and Assyria. The history of Mesopotamia dates back to the lower Paleolithic period and continued until the Caliphate was established in the late 7th century AD, when the region became known as Iraq. So if you've ever wondered why the Iraqis fought so hard to try to, become destabilized, and why they, fought for their freedom and their history, and why they didn't have a problem with people like Saddam Hussein, you go back in history and it starts to make sense. Their government is not like ours, and it doesn't need to be. But, we got to go get this money. Jay Cantley says, what's going to change this world? You. As soon as you change what's going on inside of you, everything around you starts to change too. You change what you read, you change what you do, you change who you talk to, you change what you look at, you change what you think about, and your energy changes. So you can be the exact same person with the same DNA, but your energy changes. You know how they say, how they say you can't change the world around you, but you can change the world inside of you. And once you change the world inside of you, the world around you changes, because you start attracting things different. You ever know somebody who chooses a man or woman that looks exactly like their last man or woman? Like Tiger Woods. Remember when Tiger Woods got in trouble with his wife and she tried to whoop his ass? And then all of his women that he was messing with came out and they all looked like his wife. I mean, like a cookie cutter. Like, talk about having a type. He only messed with one type of woman. Well, that's what his energy attracted. If Tiger was doing something different, if Tiger read something different, talked to some people different, went to some other cultures, learned some different things. Anybody in here know another language besides English? When you know, or whatever your native language is, when you know different languages, you always attract different people. How can you not? You can communicate with them. But as long as you stay around the way with your around the way thinking, yeah, you're only gonna be messing around with shorty from the projects. No disrespect to the projects, but yeah, that's all you're gonna be exposed to. So that's all you're gonna know. So that's where your energy is. You change your energy inside of you, the energy around you changes. what you attracted is different. Everything around you is different. No doubt. All right. Good looking out, Jay. Good looking out. I don't know. Chino. I'm gonna have to chill on that. Troy McNeil says, "Yo, what's the last four of your phone number? The phone number to call in here, or my phone number, my personal phone number?" Tell you what, you my people if you lost my number, I'll send you my number in Messenger. You know what I mean? Because I don't, a lot of these weirdos watching the show. Whether we be worried about the ones that come in the chat wilding. You don't know what's going on with the cats in the background. you don't know what's going on. All right. Blowing 420 says, "Yo, let me see that turbulence." I don't even know what that means. Probably shouldn't even said that. All right. Harry says, "Every saint has a past and every sinner has a future." That's what's up. And it's a fact too. Jay says, "This is the day that the Lord has made." Word. And Chino said, "Okay, all right. I knew I should have watched out for you, Chino. I knew I was right." Yeah, Art of Mine, Babylon. It was Babylon. Abyssinia. Word of Bremen says, I don't need grays walking up. Wait a minute, waking me up in the morning. I need a father's love. I guess I'm sad. Sorry. Iraq. I don't know what y'all talking about. All right. Mud on P. Christy, what's good? Guy Brush, the P Wood. Audemars says, "Man face blonde hair chicks for time." Yo, they all looked. I'm like, what the hell, dude? What did you go to the store to get? What are these mail order chicks? You know how you go to the barbershop and a lot of barbershops have pictures of certain haircuts, of certain pictures of people with certain haircuts, and they ask you, which one of them appeal to you if you don't already know what you want. He must have went there and it was like, I want only this one. One choice. One. All right, my personal. Yeah, I'm gonna inbox you that, Troy. Matter of fact, I'm doing it now. Son. I'm doing it now. I'm gonna make sure the God got that. I got you. Damn. Oh. All right. There you go. My dude. Wait a minute. All right, I just sent it to you. And yo, the crazy part is, it looks like I haven't sent you a message since September 9th, 2014. September 9th, 2014. Oh, that shit is crazy. All right. Happy Boss Snake. Okay, never mind. Johnny West says, yeah, look at the Travis Kelce with girlfriends. They all look alike. Taylor Swift. Just kidding. He liked them thickies. Yeah. Everybody's looking at him funny when he chose Taylor Swift. I was like, oh, he went for the name brand chick. He ain't go for the best one. Because the one he left, I was like, but hey, what you eat don't make me shit. He got what he wanted. Aisha says, did you go to college? Yes, I did. Penn State University, 1993, baby. 1993, baby. Yeah, it was a long time back in the day. 31 years. I can't believe that shit. But I say, yeah, I went, and I don't know what I would have been if I didn't go. But now I never know. All I know is the flow feels better this year. And I graduated that year, and I remember it was a sunny afternoon right in the summertime. I had to say around people's head, yeah, mom, my dad, everybody was alive. I wish I was back there. I've had to come a long way since then, and I'm going to go a little bit farther. My father is out there with me every day in the essence, but I had to learn my lessons, and I keep teaching and keep learning. I'm going to make sure y'all learn too. Y'all come with me. You are down with this? Well, then I'm going to make sure that I put you on the list of the things that's good in this whole wide world, and I make sure that we always be thorough. And Johnny West says, if you look in that picture of all the haircuts at the barbershop, it always looked like someone's pointing a gun at them off camera. They all got hostage face. Man, what's up, Mr. D and Mercedes Ramirez? Hi, how are you? Love the shirt. That's what's up. Hi, y'all. So, what we talking about tonight? What we talking about? Walk right past you and didn't speak. Why would a person walk right past you and not speak? I mean, I guess what we're really talking about is, what are the results that you can point to when you know that you have probably been part of conversations that have been had behind the scenes, and they probably haven't been positive conversations. Sometimes people will stop speaking to you because somebody else is not speaking to you, or they inherit a beef. Your beef is my beef. Your beef is my beef. And that person may have not even ever given you a chance to be friends with them, because they already have surveillance on you. They already have intelligence on you, or they think they do. Listen, man, one thing I've learned throughout these years is nobody tries to tell you more about yourself than somebody who don't even really know you. I will say it again. Nobody tries to tell you about yourself more than somebody who doesn't really know you. Nobody tries to tell you about yourself. It's like somebody who really doesn't know yourself, don't know thyself, don't really know you, but they gonna try to tell you exactly what you should do. Well, you should try this. You should go here. You should learn this. You should read this. You should really hear the things that I gotta say to you. And I'm gonna tell you everything in your life you should do. But those people's lives aren't perfect and damn selves. So why are they trying to tell you how you do? Well, that's what they do. And it's not gonna stop. And you're gonna learn this lesson over and over and over to the top. Comes down, yeah. Comes down like a wall, Jericho. You understand what I'm talking about, yo? But it's a fact. It's a fact. Art of Mine says, went to Howard 2 years before Kamala. Only went for 3 semesters. Was too expensive even in 81. Yeah, Howard never been a cheap school. Howard is that's sort of like the Harvard of HBCUs. People don't be, you know what I mean? People don't really be talking about that shit. Now, academically, I don't know how much better it is than anywhere else, because I was under the impression that Morehouse and Spelman are kind of like, academically, better than all of the HBCUs. But Howard, you can't tell how you can't. But it's in DC, so it matters. I mean, it makes sense. If you have any family that lives in DC, friends that live in DC, you know how DC cats. And something about that White House. They be getting money in DC. I've never known anybody. I went to school with cats that was from DC. I've never known anybody from DC that was broke. Not Philly broke. They wasn't Philly broke. You know what I mean? Parents work for the government. You know, they was making $50,000 and let's say 88. You know what I mean? And you know how far $50,000 a year went in 88? There was almost nothing you couldn't have. Johnny West says, if I'm walking with my boss, hold on. If I'm walking with my boss or a client, I might not want to see one of my old friends because because he might come up to me and start talking some dumb shit in front of the person. Yo, it's a legitimate concern, my dude. It is. That's a legitimate concern. I ain't even mad at you. That's my word. Word of Ribbon says, I need my call-in number again. Sorry, I've been on the road. All right, I got y'all. Let's do it. All right. Musali, you look like homeboy from the Players Club movie. I don't know who. Ice Cube? I don't know. Bernie Mac. Aisha says, people fill in the gaps in their knowledge about someone based on limited information or preconceived notions. This often leads to the formation of stereotypes. Exactly. Instead of taking time to get to know you, you know, they want to get to know you or assume that they know you through other people. And really, it's a form of clout chasing. It really is. It's a form of clout chasing. It's a way to be socially inept, and actually it may display being socially awkward also. All right, let's do this phone number. If y'all want to call into the show, you can call into the show. You can express yourself and tell me what you know. And I'm going to tell you the number. We going to put it down now. Yo, listen up now. It's like 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. 319-527-6199, baby. Call 319-527-6199. Press number 1, and that will let me know that you would like to speak. And then I will call you out by the last 4 digits of your telephone number. You can rock on and do the damn, do the damn thing. This is the Daily Go-Getterism Show. I'm your host, Son 752, aka Omar with the. And if you can't say Omar with the, well, then you just say Omar with the R. Daily Go-Getterism Show, and we are talking about walk right past you and didn't speak. I said they walked right past you and didn't speak. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. We only got 12 likes up here. I know we can do better than that. Even if y'all hated the show, you like it more than 12 likes. So sometimes you come into the show, you start listening. Maybe you get distracted by some struggle beads, shitters on the arm. Yeah, I mean, paisley shirt. I don't know. But please hit the like button. It helps out the channel. It ain't gonna put no money in my pocket. Don't worry. You know, because some people don't like to see other people make money, be successful, do what they want to do, or really, really strive to be the person that they want to be. And you know, when we start talking about somebody walking right past you and not speaking, sometimes it has those elements in it. Has anybody within the sound of my voice ever been hated on just for being happy? Just for seeming like you're at peace? You may not have even actually been at peace, but sometimes when somebody thinks that you're free, that you're liberated, that you are unencumbered, that you are at peace with yourself instead of at war with yourself or at war with everybody else. Some people don't like that shit. They don't like it. You know, I've been at jobs where the sunny person at work, you know, they just a morning person. Hey, how you doing, man? What's going on? Hey, how's the family? Everybody good? You know, your kids are, you know, some people don't like that guy. They don't like that guy. That guy ain't mad at nobody. He ain't mad at the establishment. He not bitching about the boss. He not bitching about his salary. He not complaining about no work or no he or she is just like, listen, I signed up to be here. I signed up to be here. I filled out a whole application, submitted a whole resume, went to 2 or 3 interviews to get here. Why should I act like I don't want to be here? Now, you don't have to be part of the social climate at work. You don't have to do that. Personally, I'm definitely not the social butterfly at work, but I'm cordial and I definitely will speak. But I've had people at the job that I'd spoken to previously stop speaking out of nowhere, or they give you the loose speak. They give you the little, like you speak all the way. Hey, what's going on, man? And they give you like the head nod connected to the, yo, what's going on, my dude? The head nod ain't what's up. So if I get the head nod after I gave you the full, yo, hey, how you doing? Now you on notice. Or should I say I'm on notice? Because I'm like, okay. Now we're going to see. We're going to see the next time. Because the next time I'm not giving you the whole, hey. Next time I'm giving you just a, hey. So if I see it going down from there, I'm like, all right, I'm not going to strike out. There will be no third time that I make an attempt because I don't know you and you don't really matter at this point. Now, for me personally, if it's somebody that I do know, I'm not going to let them get away with not speaking. Like I'm going to, I'm kind of confrontational. I'm confrontational. I will ask somebody like, what's going on? And I get that from my pop. Like, don't be wondering. Don't just sit there wondering if somebody's mad at you or if they have a problem with you. Ask them. You don't have to be confrontational in a negative way. You can just ask them like, yo, we good? Everything all right? I mean, because that throws cats off, because we live in this world where people pride themselves off of ghosting niggas, not speaking to motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like dumb shit, petty shit. Well, we live in a world now where people are proud to be petty. When I was growing up, you didn't call nobody petty. That wasn't the cool thing to be. Like that mean, because the word means small and insignificant. That's what it means. Low value. Like when you commit a petty crime, you're not doing no real time because you barely did anything. So your sentencing guidelines are you're not going to do a year in jail. You might do a couple of weeks, maybe a few months. Like petty theft versus grand theft. Petty theft is anything under $1,000. Grand theft is anything over $1,000. So for petty theft, you ain't going to do no real time. Grand theft, you looking at doing time and hefty fines. So, I'm saying all that to say that, yeah, I will step to you, male or female, like, yo, I mean, we all right? Because I've learned that when you confront a person, they're not expecting that. They're not expecting you to approach them with some sense. Because, like a dog that's that's closed inside of a gate. Those dogs bark the loudest. They bark, they growl, arr, arr, because the dog knows that there's a barrier between the two of you. But if you notice, if you stare the dog down and you show no fear, the dog changes its stance. The dog probably is not a bad dog in the first place because bad dogs don't bark. Bad dogs just give you a growl and they put the locks on that ass. The little wannabe bad dogs, you see they tail wagging. So you see they tail wagging while they but you see they tail wagging, and their tail is telling on them. Like, I'm really a punk. I'm really a mutt. With a trained attack dog, that tail be straight. No sound, no wagging, no bullshit. So when you step to somebody that way, like, yo, we good? And y'all know how my eyes are. So I'm like, we all right? Because they already know. Like, this face, we all right? I'm not coming to you with something I don't already know. So your answer is going to depend on how we go forward. It ain't about no violence or nothing like that, but we going to get it hashed out. If we are not fucking with each other, we going to get that established. So if you tell me, no, we cool. Okay, well then, I noticed that I spoke to you, a time or two, and you haven't spoken. So you didn't speak back. So I didn't know if you were blind, or, I didn't see no cane with a red tip on it. So I don't know. I ain't know. I'm just trying to find out. All right. Word says, I apologize. I'm hateful, but I deal with everyone. They hate me. What the fuck? And he says, I thought being half black would put me in the vicinity of that. And says, yeah. And you say all that shit. Why don't I have why I don't have my pen ready? Man, your brain can remember that shit. How many times I repeat it? And Dark Prince of Persia says, yep, unfortunately. Word says, I have zebra messages to spread. I need a number. All right. Carlos Verduzco says, what did you? Luke Gilmore says, what's the Sigma are you? I don't know what that means. I love the dollar store necklace. Nah, these are cow bones. You can't get this at any store. You know what I mean? These are handmade. You'll never see this in the store. You will never see any of these in a store. The ones y'all wearing. You will never see any of these in a store, ever. No boutiques, no overseas, none of that shit. These were designed by me. So if you don't like them, I don't give a fuck. Because everybody really did kind of, like, you can hate on them, but you can't say this shit ain't creative as fuck. This shit hot. I don't give a fuck with nobody. This shit dope. All right. So, okay, Ian Dejan is asking questions and answering them himself. Okay, cool. Minimum. Wait a minute. Is that Mini Jim? Weren't you the guy that used to eat sofa cushions on your channel? Oh God. Who the fuck? Sofa cushions? I think you're looking for JD Vance. Sofa. I think you're looking for JD Vance. You can catch him on Fox News. He'll come around here. Art of Mind says, males, exactly. Men don't do that. Exactly. And we're going to talk about something else. Troy McNeil says, remember the comedy show when I was going to beat the other comedian's ass? Man, that's a story that I talk about regularly. Because really, none of that shit it didn't have to be that way. It really didn't. That soured, I mean, really think about it. We had a great thing. We was on tour. We was getting money. You know what I mean? You was networking all crazy. I was like, who would fuck this up? them fucked it up. Why? Because they wasn't doing all the work, and I guess they didn't get to steal all the money. Shit is disgusting. It is. It's disgusting. All right, Audemars says, yeah, man, you know, ego. All right, so other shit, like men not speaking to each other. First of all, I think men not speaking to each other, I've always felt like that was some feminine shit. I always thought that was something girls do, because girls aren't as confrontational as men are. Some men aren't confrontational, and when they're not confrontational, they're more passive aggressive. So, you know, when I say passive aggressive, you ever ask somebody if they have a problem with you, or, you know, is everything okay? And they say yes, but you know that the answer is really no. But they was too pussy to say, well, yeah, man, you know, I think we have some things that we should talk about. So instead of, or instead of calling you, they go to the internet. Instead of calling you with a problem that they have with you, they go to the internet. Let me go to a bunch of people who don't know me or give a fuck about me and tell them about my life in a one-sided story where the other person doesn't even get a chance to put their input in. Cool, right? Bitch ass nigga shit. Straight lace. Straight bitch nigga shit. Audemars says, okay, all right, I see ya. Blood fart was good. So yeah, bitch nigga shit. I mean, straight lace. Instead of calling you, they got your phone number. They've called your phone number before. Y'all have talked, y'all hung out, y'all have done things. You know what I'm saying? Camaraderie is there. Even if it wasn't camaraderie, they know how to get in touch with you. They got a beef with you, they go to the internet. Let me post about it. Yeah, let me post about it. They don't. I want to talk for a second. Well, we was talking about somebody walking right past you and not speaking. See, that's one thing. But sometimes people speak to you and they give you an even worse impression of them, or they'll perform another gesture. I'm a big handshake type dude. I shake hands. You know, during COVID, when we was told not to shake hands, I didn't like that. Because for me personally, I put a lot of stock into the way a man shakes your hand and the energy that he puts inside of that. I put a lot of stock in that. Maybe I shouldn't judge things as much from that standpoint as I do. But when a man hasn't learned how to properly shake another man's hand, I don't know. It says something to me. And I'm not talking about the dudes who shake your hand and they try to crush your shit. Like, they just don't know no better. But one thing is for sure, they're not trying to avoid you. You know, it's not the place for a show of strength, but at least they didn't try to they didn't take the ovarian placenta. They didn't take the ovarian uterine route. They didn't take the ovarian uterine route. So like, Troy, you remember this. There was when I used to do comedy, there was a certain comedian whose hand that I extended my hand to shake his hand, I think about twice. And like if I shake your hand, I'm shaking your hand. If you my brother, I'm shaking your hand and following it up with the hug. If I don't know you, you ain't ready for the hug. You just, get the handshake. Remember, handshakes used to seal deals. A handshake was as good as a legal document at certain times. So I put a lot of stock and a lot of faith in a handshake. So I went to go shake this comedian's hand, and he gave me this like open hand handshake. So I felt like when I shook his hand, I just grabbed his hand. There was nothing there. He didn't return the handshake. I'm not looking for him to squeeze my hand, hurt my hand, but this nigga, he didn't return the handshake. So it was more like a hand hold. I didn't like that. Like, yo. So he had 2 times to do that, and I never tried to shake his hand again. And me being the confrontational man that I am, I asked him about it. Like, yo, man, I shook your hand a couple of times and you gave me this weak ass handshake. And I decided, I knew you had a problem with me since then. And he was like, nah, he didn't even try to deny it. Most men won't try to deny it. They know what that handshake shit means. They do. He didn't deny it. He was just like, well, he said some other slick shit because he's a passive aggressive type dude. So, it is what it is. But yeah, that handshake shit is another thing that will give you some clues to how certain people feel about you. You know what I mean? Like, you ever been around a dude that want to shake your hand too much? Like y'all watching sports or something? He steady went, oh yes, like okay, let me watch the fucking game. You know what I mean? That type, that type shit. Grown men doing boy things. Bloodforce says it's all good till the lights come to a crime scene. Interesting. Lewis Briggs says, why you cursing, big fella? Don't make you bad. I mean, I curse because the fuck I feel like it. It's a form of expression. Now, if you wanna say that I have limited vocabulary because I curse, I'm like, well, I'll use big words and I'll curse between the big words. Fuck it. All right. Nathaniel Campo says, is this the Fortnite update? I don't even play Fortnite. Call of Duty. Fuck Fortnite. Chase says, go to bed. Well, hopefully you said that from bed. Lewis says, Suge got knocked out. You didn't even spell Suge right. You said Suge got knocked out by a 150-pound man. And I don't even know what this other word is. Suge got knocked out by somebody who knew how to throw a punch. How much does Floyd Mayweather weigh? Does he even weigh 150 pounds? It ain't the dog in the fight, it's the fight in the dog. And ain't nobody talking tough up here. I know one thing, you ever try to put your hands on me or threaten me in any kind of way, you won't appreciate it. And I invite you to try. Now, this is not the place for that. But since you want to take it there, I mean, it's whatever. I understand. You need attention. I need attention too. That's why I got the camera and the microphone. This is the place for my attention. You? Not so much. You don't say Suge got knocked out by a 150-pound man. Maybe Suge was a bitch. You ever think of that? He was definitely a bully. I'm not a bully. I will beat up a bully though. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Troy says handshakes show respect. They do. John A says fist bump cool though. Yeah, I ain't got no problem no fist bump. And now if you can fuck up a fist bump, like come on, like what we doing? You messed up a fist bump. Like what you do? Give him an open hand fist bump. Like I went and he did. Like what you doing? I don't know how you could mess that up. All right. All right. Ishwar says, shit, here we go. All right. Official Donald Trump says, hello, I respect your choice to be a strong black man. All right. That was a choice, huh? All right. Troy says we call that handshake the dead fish. And I remember. Yeah, I know you remember that shit. That shit was, man. All right. Prophet PB and J with the crust cut off says he curses because he is a cursed in. I believe white people invented curse words. If I curse too much, YouTube will flag they'll flag the video. So far, so good. Brian Carbone says, Mr. Sun 752, you are speaking straight facts. See, real niggas can understand. They can. Hawk HBO. Mercedes Ramirez says, it's your broadcast. You can swear if you like, sir. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Jay Ganley said, is it right to push on even though, wait a minute, is it right to push on even though any drama, or do you mean even? I don't know, man. I ain't got nothing for that. Artemon says Floyd might be 165 pounds welterweight. Okay. All right. Bottom line is, I don't think he lost the fight. Barely had a debatable. I mean, has Floyd even had a split decision? I don't know. All right. Official Donald Trump says, "Don't be racist." You wore a whole racist name as your moniker, and you saying don't be racist? Well, I can't even be racist. You know, racism means prejudice plus power. I don't even have the power to be racist. I can't tell no white people what to do. I can't limit their educational opportunities, financial opportunities, even romantic opportunities. I can't do none of that shit to y'all. Ishwa, stop being a little bitch. How about that? Stop being a little bitch. Come on, man. See, that's what I'm saying. We bringing testosterone to the game, and they bringing all of this fucking estrogen. They bringing all of this ovarian, uterine energy. Like, why? Why, man? Why? You supposed to fertilize the egg. You trying to be the egg. What's going on? What we doing? Y'all trying to carry a child for 9 months? Well, why? Just to see what it feel like? Women of power. Yeah, well, you're right about that. I'm just saying. Blood Force says Ishwar carried a butt baby. I don't know, man. I'm telling you, they bringing estrogen to the game. You know, testosterone is the positive hormone. Testosterone is the strength, the muscle building, the positivity, the opposite of stress. Estrogen is the man. Shit is fucked up, man. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Not saying that women are like that, because women have they have testosterone also, which is why a lot of women have to shave as they get older, because they start to get more testosterone as they age, and men get more estrogen as they age. So a man has to do certain things to keep his testosterone levels up. These motherfuckers, if men develop more estrogen as they get older, then some of these cats in here, they must be like 80 and 90 years old. They got a whole shit. They about to pull off a whole menopause up about this biatch. Trump don't get mad. Every black guy isn't in your lady. Elon Valentine says that game chair looks cozy. It's really not. None of these game chairs are really all that comfortable. They made for the look. Really, these shits are made for the look. Comfort ain't they thing. I have comfortable chairs, like actual comfortable chairs. And this one is Philip Barber says, I was just flipping through live streams and I saw the comments. What are y'all talking about? Yo, you wouldn't believe what we're actually talking about based on the comments, because the trolls come through and they be going crazy. So we're talking about when somebody walks right past you and doesn't speak. What does it mean? Like, and I meant to ask y'all that. Like, what message do you think someone is trying to send you when you know that they saw you and they didn't speak, and you can tell that they intended not to speak? What message are they trying to send you? Like, are they inviting you to ask them what's going on? Are they sending you the message that y'all shouldn't speak anymore? Are they letting you know that y'all are not on whatever same page that you may have taken for granted that y'all were on before? What message is being sent when you walk right past somebody that you've known, spoken to before, and they don't speak? That happens multiple times. What are we looking at? What are we looking at, y'all? What are we looking at? You know what? You gotta break the monotony, man. I haven't played any instruments on this show. So let's have a little triangle. Have a little triangle. Have a little triangle. Yes. Triangle. Yo, why didn't you speak? Why didn't you? Why didn't you speak? It's not that much of a big deal, but you can say the way you feel. I understand when you have a problem with somebody but don't know how to express it. But you can. Yo, talk to a woman, a man is gonna be okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Ah, man. What's that? Bukawana. Wait. Bakanawa Ben Hero. Nice triangle solo. Appreciate that. Even if you don't mean it, I appreciate it. All right. I says that's a good question. My wife is that way. I usually will always say hey to anyone I know. So yeah, I mean, you know, it doesn't. It should. If something really takes away from your pride and your ego in order to just be cordial with somebody, I would think that you would probably have to check yourself. And sometimes that's the hardest thing to do. Nobody seems to like when other people check them, but some people will allow other people to check them because they haven't checked themselves. And why wouldn't you check yourself? Like, I don't know. When you do some slime ball shit, some corny stuff to somebody, I don't see how it doesn't plague your psyche. I don't see how it doesn't haunt you inside. Whenever I've done some fuck shit, it fucked with me. Like, I don't think that was the thing to do. I don't know about y'all, but I'm at the stage in my life where if something doesn't make me feel good about myself, I'm not doing it. If something doesn't make me feel good about myself, I'm not doing it. Because if it doesn't make me feel good about myself, it's going to make me feel even worse about myself if I do it. So that goes for not speaking to somebody. I'd rather just go ahead and have the conversation. If we find out that we can't speak anymore, okay, that's one thing. But I like to make people either tell me the truth or outright lie to me. I don't even really matter. I'm sorry. I don't really mind which one you do. But what we're not going to do is have a situation where later on you say, well, you never asked me, or we never had a conversation, or we never had a chance to hash it out. Yes, we did. Because I stepped to you. I asked you what was going on, and you told me nothing was going on. Or you lied to me and told me that something else was going on. I accepted it, and we went like that. So I always say, either make them tell you the truth or make them lie to you. If you make them lie to you and you know they lied, then now you got some good
90 seconds.
You got some good intel there. You got some good intel. But make them either tell you the truth or make them lie to you. All right. I forgot about Dre. Says, yeah, I think
60 seconds.
I think black women are tired of most black. No, they not. Nobody loves the black man more than black women. And it's sad that black men don't know that shit. It really is. It's sad. It's sad that black men don't see that shit. I mean, we spend so much time disrespecting our black woman. We don't see that nobody is there for us when we get locked up. Nobody is there for us when we come home. Nobody is there for us when we fucking up. Nobody hides our flaws like black women. Like, yeah, you got some fucked up shit with him, but that's my man. So I'm holding him down. Nobody defends us like black women. It's just a fact. And it's evident when black men see black women choose white men. That's why black men be so mad. Because they know, even if she ain't physically nothing to lose, and she normally is, white men don't take no run of the mill black chicks. They always they go Top Gun. But we know he's going to get a certain flavor of loyalty, a certain flavor of creativity. He's going to get something good. We know it. We don't always admit it. We be hating, but we know. We said, because like damn, we lost another one that ain't gonna put up with our bullshit. We lost one that won't try to cover our mistakes and look out for us and help us hide the drugs and take the stand and say we was with them when we was actually committing the crime, or shoot. Y'all remember the show? Blondie? With Dagwood Bumstead, and his wife was named Blondie. And like Dagwood Bumstead was like a bumbling fool. And he was always calling out to his wife to bail him out of trouble. Blondie! Blondie! And Blondie would always get Dagwood out of trouble, find ways for him to get a raise and a bonus from his boss. What was his boss name? What was his boss name? I can't remember that shit. I can't remember. Audemars says empathy is a good attribute. Indeed. Z says, I'm sure every race complains about their own. They do, but the stakes are higher with black people. They just are. The stakes are higher because we don't have a cushion of people who are, we're at the bottom of everything, and I don't mean all of us, but when you add up the statistics on the whole, we're always the last in education, last financially. We're always in the last culturally. We got a lot of work to do. So the stakes are higher when we have complaints against each other because we're the ones who never unite. We're the ones who never agree on shit. Like one thing, I'll give y'all all an exercise. Find one thing that you think black people will all agree on and all support. Even, I'll make it easier. I grade it on a curve that 75% of black people would all agree on. Find one thing. Because you're going to be a while because it's virtually impossible. We don't agree on racism. That's the one thing you would think all black people would agree on. Racism, discrimination, poverty, education, reparations, crime, justice system. We don't agree on none of that shit. Food. Hell no. You can't find one single issue that all black people would agree on and support. Which is why politically we get shitted on time after time. And we don't even know why. Because you haven't gotten your shit together. You gotta put together a proposal. You have to decide what you want so you can push for it. We don't do that. Everybody's all over the place. Well, this person over here wants cheaper chicken wings, and this person over here wants to pardon his brother out of jail, and this one over here wants to be able to smoke weed all day, and this one over here don't want to go to first grade or some shit like this, and this one over here want to throw his dick all around the place. He want to fuck all these bitches and make all of these kids and not support none of them. It's a problem. My man Kevin Mackin, what's good? What's good? They pushed the super chat right there. Appreciate you, my dude. Appreciate you. Mucho. Thank you so much. And you know how it go. I appreciate you coming through right for the show. I said appreciate you. You know I appreciate you. No, I do that. No. no, 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 no. I appreciate you, my dude. I appreciate you, my dude. I appreciate you, my dude. Yes, I did. I said. Appreciate you, Kevin Mackin. Thanks for that super chat. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. And some people, people gonna start hating like, yo, you did all that for $5 super chat. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Why? Because he didn't have to give shit. And he did. So why not show love? Appreciate that. Let's see. Blood Force says sometimes in life it's just time for drums. It is. Matter of fact, fuck that shit. Sometimes that's the most. Sometimes in life it's just time for drums. Sometimes in life it's just time for some drums. Sometimes it's just time for the drum. Sometimes just time for some drum. Sometimes it's just time for the drum. Sometimes it's just time for the drums. Sometimes it's just time for some drums. Sometimes it's just time for some drums. So I picked up the drums so we can get some. I said sometimes. Sometimes it's just time for some drums. Sometimes it's just some time for some cymbals. Sometimes it's just some time for some shit. Sometimes you just gotta get it legit. Sometimes it's time for some drums. So pick up a drum and give him some. Yo, sometimes it's time for some drums. Yo. Damn, Kev. Kevin Mackin came through with even more. What you talking about, man? Appreciate you, my God. Appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, yo. Man, fuck that. Let's go. Good shit. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate you. My dude, Kevin Mack, can always come through, man. Never disappoint. He said, I never disappoint you. You, sir. You, sir. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Z says, we can focus on that. Nobody will agree on everything, regardless of skin complexion. You don't understand. You don't understand. You know what I mean? It's not about whether we are black or white, but because of our culture, because of our struggle, because of what we have been through and failed to persevere through, the stakes are higher. I mean, you don't have to understand because I'm living it, and I talk to my people every day, and they don't understand. They don't get it. You know, they don't see why we can't just see what our problem is and fix it today, because it doesn't work that way. Once you have enslaved someone for so long, you don't need chains anymore. Let that sink in. Once you have enslaved someone for so long, you don't need chains. You don't need walls. You don't need barriers. They're not going nowhere. This is home. Our home is not in a good place. We have built ourselves a home of Stockholm syndrome type shit. It is what it is. It is what it is. Hose for Harris. What kind of instrument is that? I call it a finger piano. This is actually I think it's called a timbala. Some shit like that. A timbala. Let me see. But I call it a finger piano. That's what I call it. Finger piano. Let me see. No, it's not a timbala. It's not a timbala. A timbala is actually a drum. This is a timbala. So I forgot the name of it. Just call it a finger piano. Just call it a finger piano. I call it a funky piano. Yeah. I need to get me a timbala drum. Let me see. David Figueroa. Oh, kalimba. That's what it is. I'm talking about some timbala. Kalimba. Yes. That's what it's called. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate that. Kalimba. One day, I'm going to get really good at it. Y'all going to really love it. You know what I mean? I'm nowhere near good at it, but one day I'm going to get good. So what other instruments do you have? Well, let's see. I got this. Got this. Gotta have a little tambourine. Gotta have a little tambourine. Gotta have a little tambourine. Break the monotony. Get on the scene. I said, gotta have a little tambourine. Gotta have tambourine. Gotta a little tambourine. Gotta little tambourine. Yo, you bring a tambourine, yeah, you bring a little joy, yeah. Y'all gonna listen to it, girls and the boys, yeah. Come on through, you're gonna feel this. I make sure that I put you on a list of the instruments that I got. Yeah, I got a few, and I'll break them out and I play it for you. Yeah, right now, we get these sounds. We doing this shit because we was talking around another subject, another type feeling. We gonna get this shit going from the floor to the ceiling. I'm on a other type time tonight. We're going to bust out the rhymes tonight. It's a little slow on the flow, but everything is going to be all right. You know how it go. My name is Omar. Outstanding man, era getting rough. That's an acronym. Yo, that's tough. Yeah, At least that's the way I feel. We're gonna do this shit, keep it real. The jail. Yeah. We got a couple others. I ain't gonna do them all tonight. We good. All right. So let's do this. Let's get ready to get on out of here. We're gonna do these birthday shout outs. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious August 20th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-l. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-l. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box. My girl Kia McIntyre, no relation, I think. But what up, cuz? What's good? And also, my girl Vasque Yameli, happy birthday to you. And Tiffany D. Henderson, happy birthday to you, Ma. And my man going all the way back to the 1988, my man Tyrone Peterkin, happy birthday to you. And Sarita Young, happy birthday to you. And Tara All Smiles Anthony, my girl, go get her, Tara All Smiles Anthony, and Wendy T. Scott Wilson, and Regina Rage Mwash, and also Isabelis Liberato, happy birthday to you, and Marie Carmel Marilis, happy birthday to you, and Angel, and also Ruben Lasheen Turner and George Davis. Happy birthday to you, my brother. And my girl, go get her, Keita Lene, holding it down for the D all day. And Steve Odabashian, my man, comedian Steve Odabashian. And last but not least, the lovely and wonderful go-getter, Angel Tucker Carr. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. As Troy says, I forgot to tell you I have a 12-year-old. No, I remember. Don't you got twins? Anyway, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and everybody born on this glorious August 20th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn to rock out. Rock on and do the damn rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, I said go hard, go for yours, and go hard, go for yours, and remember, yo, tear the tree down, yo, timber. Somebody don't want to speak to you, man. They ain't got to speak to you, just like you don't have to speak to somebody else. But I always think that it's better to mend fences than to try to build them. I think it's better to mend fences than to try to build them. I think it's better to try to tear down walls than try to build them. So when you don't know why a person is blowing you off or trying to ignore you or trying not to acknowledge you, sometimes it could be something serious. Sometimes it could be something petty. But one thing you should always be aware of is that it's a their problem and not a you problem. Now, you may feel some kind of way about it, which makes it a y'all problem, but you don't have to own anything that you don't want. You don't have to own anything that you don't want. So then you don't have to allow nobody to force nothing or force feed you, anything that you don't consider to be palatable. So all of this not speaking, y'all crossed paths and didn't speak. Sometimes you have to ask yourself, well, why didn't I speak? If it's a case where you were waiting for them to speak or you were waiting to lock eyes and it didn't happen it happened the way that you thought it would happen. But sometimes you have to ask yourself, well, why didn't I do more to try to investigate the situation, see what was going on, make sure that I'm not tripping, because you know how it is. You know how it is when you be thinking like, did they really not speak, or am I just bugging out? Like, did I think I saw a putty tat when there wasn't no putty tat to see? I thought I saw a putty tat. That wasn't no putty tat. That wasn't no putty tat. I don't know, man. We got to roll with the punches. Everything is going to be all right. Andy says, 2024, y'all build the wall. Let's keep America great again. Shit, it was never great. Can't keep something great that was never great in the first fucking place. And he didn't build no wall. Motherfucker's full of shit. Shoot, if he built the wall, why are you talking about mass deportation? But that's another story for another day. It's another story for another day. All right. So, peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night, 1 a.m. with another Daily Go Get It Business show. So make sure y'all come on through, man. It's gonna be a stone cold gas, honey. Do the beads have meaning? They do. They do. They absolutely do. We feel the energy. We send out the energy and we receive it back. I don't know how it is. I have not a clue what you were talking about. That's okay. That's okay. This is what we're gonna do. Blog Talk, we gonna get you out of here. Yeah. And for my YouTubers, you know just how we do, but thanks for coming on through. See you on the other side, my boobers. So please hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. And everything is gonna be all right. Everything is gonna be all right. Think it won't. Everything is gonna be all right. I said everything is gonna be all right. Hold your head, kid. Everything is gonna be all right. Everything is gonna be all right. Men defenses now. Everything is gonna be all right. Everybody's gonna be all right. Don't let them tear you down. People might try to come in your way and try to say things that you said that you didn't say and try to make you look bad around others, even though you could have been sisters and brothers. But you can't be down with everybody. Everybody's skin folk ain't kin folk. And I think that you can pick and choose and you don't want to lose the motherfuckers that you will try to bang and bruise. Yo, you ain't got to get violent. Sometimes you got to sit back, relax, and chill and stay silent and let other motherfuckers just fight their own war. And you bow down and just chill now. And when I say bow down, I mean bow out, because you ain't got to fight every battle that people try to shout and try to goad you into. You ain't going through that type of shit. Yo, let them spit. That bullshit, if they try to come at your neck and you grab their neck and show them that they need to show respect. And he sends the message and tells you what to do. Yo, we a crew. We a crew. Me and you. We and us. Us and they. Yo, and everybody. You know how we play. Peace. I'm gonna holler back. Look, listen, man. I'm clocking out. I can take off my uniform now. Y'all can take off yours. Okay. Oh, man. All right, man. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel. Peace. All right.